Starting a business is everyone's dream. More than 80% people wish to start their business someday. But the fear of failure is the topmost reason why people are not able to start. Startup business and its journey is uncertain. But can we plan it better? I guess yes. And that is our today's topic. What things we should have, we should be ready with before starting our entrepreneur journey. Hello guys, my name is Yogesh Thite and I am the founder of Entai. Let's start. The points discussed hereafter are only for guidance and does not applicable to all the people. There are so many reasons why people start their business. What is yours? Are you tired of your 9 to 5 job? You don't like your boss? You don't like your job? You want freedom? Or you wanted to be your own boss? Or your friend might have started something and that is the reason you want to start. If any of these above is the reason to start the business, then I would suggest you don't start. Find a good reason, find a valid reason to start the business. But before that, let's understand what you should have within that you can think for startup and business. First thing is problem solving attitude. Do you think that your friends, family, classmates, colleagues are saying that you have got a problem solving attitude? If they comes with a problem or you have got some problems and challenges, you more focus on solutions rather than problem. Do you think that you have got this kind of attitude? This is one of the things which is inbuilt and few people can learn it. The next thing is patience. Are you patient enough for any result, for any outcomes? The next thing is collaborative leadership approach. If you are in college, if you are working somewhere, or you are doing your family business, do you think that you have got the leadership approach and that is collaborative? That means you take all the people along with you, you work on something, you get the things done and share the credit with the team. Do you think that you have got that kind of approach? The next important thing is you should be hustler. You should be hustling for every new thing. You are trying new thing, experimenting, demonstrating new thing at every time, every day. You are exploring the new problem. You are exploring the opportunities. Or are you the one who doesn't get satisfied easily? Whatever are the achievement, either is your college result, or you have got the job, or you have got the promotion, you are earning some handsome amount, but still every day you feel that you should achieve more. You should work more. You should learn more. Do you think that this is one of your quality? The next thing is dependability. Does your family, friends, colleague, or for that matter anybody can be dependable on you? Do they find that you are dependable? If they comes with a problem, challenge, for any help or favor, are you a dependable person that they can ask for favor, help, or solution? Do you feel that you have experienced all these things? The next thing is commitment. Are you committed? As in you have started something and you made it sure that despite of all the challenges and problem, you completed that within a stipulated time. Are there such many events in your life that defines are you committed or not? Do you think that you have got the creative thought process? Whatever is the problem situation and you always comes with the creative thoughts. It is not important whether these thoughts or solutions are right or wrong, but these are always out of the box. Do you think that out of all these 8, do you have few qualities within you? There would be a case that you don't possess this quality. There would be a case that somebody is possessing only 2, 3 or all 8. If you think that you are having all these qualities built in, you can think for entrepreneurship. Again, I am saying this does not guarantee you or this does not make you eligible to start the business, but this would really help you to make your journey smoother and easier. Now the question was, what is the right time to start the business, or when I should plan for my business, or I am about to start the business, what things I should take care of? First thing is make sure you have basic business acumen. I am saying basic business acumen. That doesn't mean you should have the qualification and degrees from the top-notch colleges and management institutes, and that doesn't require it at all. If you are working somewhere, let's say for 2 3 years, 4 5 years, you must have got the basic business acumen. If you are fresher, you can learn it by working or by doing some courses, but make sure that you have got all the idea about the all business function: marketing, sales, process, operations, systems, IT, consumer behavior, target market, every basic thing about the business. At least you should know or you should heard of. That would really help you when you are about to start your business. The next and most important thing is you should have the idea or product which is demanded by the market or which would be a new solution to the market, and that is a problem solving to the market. The third thing is there anyone who can accompany you to start with? Might be your friend, might be your family, friends of friends, classmate, colleague, any business partner, anybody. Is there someone who can join hands together from day one? Mind me, starting alone and starting with somebody has got a great difference. Make sure at least there is someone who can start along with you. Is your family financially independent? Because when you are starting, you would be giving all your time to your startup and business, and there would be a chances that you might not able to earn for next few days, few months, even a year. So in that case, is your family independent financially? If not, make sure that these guys are independent or somebody else is working so they can take care of your bills, bread and butter. Don't start if your family is not financially independent. This would create a lot of problem in the journey. You won't be able to understand the importance or complications of this right now. You are energetic and you may take a decision, okay, let's start. But after 6 months or 3 months, there would be a situation that you would be worried about the rent, you would be worried about the monthly bills, you would be worried about the bread and butter, and you would be worried about your business as well. So you won't be able to focus on anything. There would be a constant pressure from your family, friends and your startup as well. So make sure your family is independent. The next thing is market research or feasibility study. Whatever product you have got, does market need it? What kind of target market is? Is it feasible to start? What is the capacity we should start? Should we start within a 10 lakh, 20 lakh, or we would need the 10 crore? What is the capacity to start with, bare minimum? So all these things, feasibility and market research, you should have done before making a decision. Another important thing is you should have a backup fund plan. If at all there is emergency and your business needs some instant cash or instant fund support, that should be there. It could be CC, it could be loan, it could be credit card, your family's money, you can borrow it from your friend. There should be a backup for sufficient amount. In worst case scenario, you can use that for your business and startup. The next important thing, another plan you need, what if this venture is not working out? By putting all the efforts, you are not able to survive, you are not able to float that particular product in the market, and now you have tried all your limits. So there should be a backup plan. What if this doesn't work? What is the plan for you? And most important thing is you should be convinced with your idea, and you should have mindset to start the business. If you have got all these 9 to 10 things along with the previously discussed all the qualities, then it is right time to start. If you don't have any of this, try to grab these qualities, try to learn these qualities. If you think that you are not ready with few of the things, make sure you are ready and then jump into entrepreneurship. Another advice is, whatever we have discussed, that would not guarantee the success of your startup business or how you can start your business. But this would surely help you to minimize the risk, to start easily and start effectively. And the chances are higher that you can start your business in a good way. Wishing you a great start and wishing you more power to your startup and business. I hope you liked this video. You got to learn something new today. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. See you again.